Good morning. It's me and Guido. Look at him back there. Look at how he sits on the back of my seat. Look at, he thinks he's the boss around here. And you know what? He kind of is. This is Velma Hagar. Here's looking at you, kid. My looking at you, kid cup from Carmen, Anthony Carmen, and Michelle. I love it. Okay, you guys. We're going to talk about, life has just as many downs as it does ups. And we had a thing this year with our family that we said, what was the high point in your life? And then what was the low point for the year for 2019? And I guarantee you we all have high points and we all have low points. And don't focus on those low points. God is for those that serve God, that believe God, I should say. If you believe God, He is so powerful. No problem that you have He can't fix. He can fix anything. Look at me, forgive me, but this thing looks like it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm just not a real good photographer, but I'm doing it. Okay, so if you believe God, it doesn't matter what you're going through. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, some tunnels are longer than others. There's no doubt about that. But there is a light. The worst thing you can do is to lay down and roll over and give up. Keep moving forward and remind God that He promises to direct your steps. He doesn't say He'll direct you if you're laying there whining. He says, I will direct your steps. Hear the movement in that? Just as He said, I will bless the work of your hands. Now, I want to tell you guys something very important. Because sometimes Christians get so spiritual minded, they forget to do things in the natural. They're waiting on God. That is not what He says. He says after you've done all you know to do, wait on Him, not a minute before. You got to keep moving. There is what I call the horizontal world. That's this life that we live in. That's the flesh. That's the carnality of life. That's the world, so to speak. And then there is the vertical life. And that is your spiritual life. Look at the wrinkles in my arms. You should have never looked at that. I should have never lifted my arm up. Oh, well. I'm 77. What are you going to do? Okay, we're going to talk about that too, about getting older. Okay, so the spiritual life is the vertical life. That's the one that God lives in. But does He interact with us in the horizontal world? Yes. Get your part done in this horizontal world. There's a lot to do here, a lot. Now, spiritual life is so important. Always take it to God in prayer first, and then get your butt busy doing what you know to do. I get so annoyed watching people sit around and whine as they wait on God. I know I've talked on this so many times, but it's so powerful that you learn this. Okay, now, with that said, I want to do a little talk on getting older, and this is just impulsive. I'm 77, and people are always saying, old age is not for sissies, they're always making some snide remark about getting older. Every single age in your life has its charm, including old age. You know what? I don't know if I've ever been happier. I was so happy with my Phil. I have to correct that. Okay, I had those 12 years with Phil that were the best time of my life. But other than that, this is the happiest time of my life. And I'm 77. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm retired. I worked from the time I was old enough to remember. I had to work if I wanted to make any money at all. And I worked almost through my whole adult life. I stayed home for a short time with my children when they were born. But I was even doing little jobs at home. I was doing little side hustles, So I retired when I was 70. And I'm telling you, I have loved being retired. That's another thing they say, you get bored. No, you don't get bored. Get on with life. Keep doing what you do, but don't go to work anymore. I'm telling you guys, I love being retired, okay? I also don't have to work as hard as I used to, even like at family parties and stuff. They don't expect as much of you. You get to enjoy life a little more. So, that's a great thing. The other thing is, I strived financially all my life. And as you get older, if you play your cards right, you won't have to strive for money. All my debts are paid, my house is paid for, everything is paid now. So I don't have that to worry about. And then, you kind of don't care as much when you get a little older. You don't have that worry about, how you look. I still care about how I look, but not as much. I'm way better than I used to be. I kind of like, oh, well, So there's a real relaxing that happens as you get older. And you see your children kind of taking over, that they're taking over the responsibilities of the family, and you can kind of just enjoy the parties now. I could go on, but I'm telling you, don't let anybody tell you old age ain't for sissies. Now, do we have some aches and pains? Oh, you betcha. But you know what? When you're younger, you have a lot of emotional disorders. I mean, PMS, Mamma mia, and, the midlife crises. I mean, come on. The worry about the kids. I'm telling you guys, don't let anybody tell you that old age is bad, because it really isn't. We're all dying of something, so we're closer to dying. So what? We're closer to heaven. I like the idea of that. I'm closer to heaven. By the way, pray for my eyes. Look at my eyes. They are so closed today. But oh well, it's one of those things. That's one of the things about getting older. There are those too. I choose to see the good things. I'm loving being older. I love it. What the heck? Maybe I'm stupid. Anyway, I think I probably am a little bit on the stupid side. Okay, you guys, got it? Okay, those are two good things, the vertical, the horizontal, and getting older. Now, let's just say bye to this little guy. Here he is. He's my little churchgoer. He goes to church with me, and we sit outside on the patio, and we're on our way to church today. So you guys get your butts to church too. All right, until next time, buy my book, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places, and subscribe. Subscribe to this video if you like it. And even if you don't like it, okay, even if you don't like it, then okay, you guys, until next time, this is Velma Hagar, bidding you a blessed day and reminding you, enjoy getting older and keep that prayer life in order. Bye.